right, we're back again at Sigona for the Detour match play finals of the season 8, and with me right now is the winner of the Division A Platinum League, Willie Mastermate.
Yeah.
Willie Mastermate is also a long-time Detour member and a personal friend. I really enjoy having conversations with him. So it's great to have him on the show again, just to pick his brains and see how things are.
Thank you.
So Willie,
thank you.
how are you feeling as the winner?
Oh man, I'm excited. I'm excited. I think it's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
It's been a tough year, with everything that has been happening around. But I'm glad we were able to do this. We started early in the year, went through the pool stages. Oh, our pool was really, really tough. We got into the quarters, got into the semis, and now the finals. And having not lost any game up to this point.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy.
Man, you haven't lost a single game.
I haven't lost a single match. Yeah, it's been interesting. The group that I had, I can remember every detail. I met Sami Temere, I met Ndegwa Thuku, I met Ndiga in that group, and I emerged overall winner.
Yeah.
I met Watson in the quarters. Oh man, we played at Vet Lab, his home club. He was playing handicap 2.
Watson, the previous champ.
The previous champ.
Former CBD.
Met him at quarters, and that game went all the way down to the wire to hole number 18. Won it on hole number 18
Wow, amazing.
at Vet Lab.
Yeah.
In the semis, I met Tom Chirchir, who also we played at Vet Lab, his home club, and I won it on the last hole again.
Wow.
Down to the wire.
Yeah.
So and today, of course, I met Nancy Wairimu, who was a tough opponent.
Yeah.
I'm glad to have emerged victorious today.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Willie, I
Yeah.
usually think about such things. I don't think it's by chance that you can start the tournament and play all those games and not lose a single game.
Yeah.
There's a certain energy that comes with that. I would want to say a certain stroke of luck that comes with that.
That
as
comes
well.
with it.
But there's a lot of preparation as well, both physical, mental. You really need to be in the right space for you to be able to do such a thing.
I definitely agree. Yeah. No, I definitely agree. I think, okay, first of all, the format that we're playing, the match play format, needs a lot of focus.
Yeah.
You have to maximize on your strengths and really don't look at your weakness. So one advantage that I've had, I think, for all my games is the fact that I can really drive long. They call me the long hitter. So I think I lived to that because I really hit long. So first game against Sami Temere, I won 7-6 to go because of that long hitting. So I think it's just about maximizing on your strengths.
Yeah.
Of course, you have to focus on it. I think my close friends and even my family would tell you, every time I was planning to go and play a game on the weekend, I would actually really think about it.
Yeah.
When I was playing Watson, I know he's handicap 2. I'm like, hey, he's giving me 5 strokes. I have to maximize on those 5 strokes, and just try and play, conservatively and hopefully play good golf.
Yeah.
The other thing about match play is you also have to play good golf. Like, you have to outplay your opponents. If you only wait for your opponent to make mistakes, they might not make mistakes.
Yeah.
So you also have to play good golf. So you have to look at your golf as well.
Yeah.
The game against Watson played 4 over gross.
Yeah.
I played 6 over gross at Vet Lab.
Wow.
So it was very, very good golf,
Yeah.
So I think there's a level of focus really that has to come with it.
Yeah.
That has to come with it.
Okay, and one of the other things that really comes out, especially when we have this professional tournaments,
Yes.
is really the need to build that mental focus and capacity for you to be able to win in such tournaments, because of the amount of pressure that's there. If you think about the Kenya Open, for example, some of our professionals, maybe they need a lot more exposure where they can play in such high pressure kind of tournaments to be able to build that capacity for them to get to the level where they're competing like that.
Yeah.
But so that component, especially of the mental focus and strength that you need to develop. I know everyone has their own way of doing things, but if you were to give any advice to the golfers out there on how to build that focus and mental capacity, what would that be?
Oh man, you know what? Like every other sport, I think for you to become when you're playing your game, you have to have invested time in terms of practice. You have to have actually worked on a few aspects of the game, so that you know that I can actually play good golf, or I'm actually good in that sport. So I think that's what I would advise. That's what I'd advise guys about golf is just, you have to spend time to work, make it work. You have to spend time in terms of practice. You have to see a pro and get the coaching. And remember, even pros help you in terms of your mindset on the game. Golf is not only about how you strike your ball, but it's also how can I manage. How do I conquer the mind over matter? How do I conquer my mind when I'm playing? Because you can think about a shot very well, but when you come to execute it, it doesn't happen that way.
Behaves in a different
but
way.
hey, it all boils down to the practice that you've put into it.
Absolutely.
How you've built your game. That's what I would advise. It takes time to build it. It takes seeing a pro to do it sometimes. Sometimes even watching YouTube videos and trying to learn one or two things. My best player is Justin Thomas on the PGA. I admire his golf. I watch him a lot. I'd actually go back and see how does he even do his range sessions. And I'd try and do that. I'd take a club in the house and swing it on the carpet, just to try and see how can I improve.
Which is another interesting thing there that you've mentioned, because time for many people is elusive.
Exactly.
People are so busy trying to do things, and so as you've mentioned, there's a lot of time that needs to be invested into learning and also practicing.
Yes.
How do you find the time?
Boss, time is definitely the constraint. We don't have the time. I have a professional career that I'm pursuing. I'm fully employed. I'm full-time employee. So what I try and do is in the evenings I try and get a chance to either go to the range or I go and do a quick 9. So maybe if I get 2 times, 3 times a week, I'm happy. But when I get back to the house in the evening, I'd catch up on the PGA, catch up on the videos, try and swing clubs and try and putt on the carpet. That's what I would try and do. But time is the biggest constraint, definitely.
But you know what?
Yes.
In golf, just like everything else in life, now that we're talking about life, you have to really put in the time, for you to be able to improve up to a certain level. Speaking of life and family, you're a new dad.
Yes, I am.
Congratulations.
I'm a new dad. Thank you so much. So I got my second born last week on Tuesday, on the 14th. We call him Yego. He's called Kipyegon.
Nice.
He's my second born. My first born is called Kipto. My first born is 2 years, and Yego is just a week old now.
Right.
So the mom and my sons when I was leaving in the morning, they were like, "Hey, go and bring it home." So
awesome. It's always good to have people cheering you on as you're doing some of these things. And Willie, I have you as a personal contact, so I see sometimes the posts that you put out on your status, and I see that you're a very proud dad. Would you say your family is one of your motivations?
For sure. I think it's what keeps us going each and every day. It's the reason why we go out there and do what we do. The reason why we go out there and work. The reason why we do everything basically for the family. I look forward to the time when I'll be coming with them to the golf course. My wife has done her lessons.
Nice.
My sons will definitely follow suit as well. Definitely, boss. It's the reason why we do what we do.
I know we'll catch up in other conversations. We're always in each other's circles.
Exactly.
So I look forward to that.
Yes.
And well done again.
I appreciate it, and well done to Detour Golf, man. It's enormous. I love the way you guys are so dedicated. You guys don't even go to play golf, because of how busy you get. So, guys, thank you so much for doing this for us. We really appreciate it, and we'll always support where we can.
Awesome. Thank you.
Asante sana. Thanks, boss. Cheers.
Nice.